Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're gonna do the second episode of the short series that I started yesterday, and I'm gonna be rendering the tape dispenser that I did in Solidworks in under 15 minutes. So let's. I want to challenge myself. So let's start. I have a Keyshot file open here, so I'm just gonna import my file. It's the tape dispenser here. All right. Everything is good. Okay, so this is the tape dispenser. As you can see, I did make a little change here. It's not as bumpy anymore. Um, okay, so we have different bodies. Let's see. All right. Okay, so I want this to have a cloudy plastic look to it. So we're just gonna do something from here. So cloudy, or we can just double click on it actually and go to where is it? Cloudy here. All right. So this is way too transparent. So we're just gonna I think we have to decrease that, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we're just gonna decrease that to make it uh, look less transparent, and we're gonna increase that actually. Let's do 5 millimeters, and this can be 1. Okay, so it's kind of cloudy, but it's not. Okay, that's fine. And I don't like the color, so we're just gonna go with um, some light yellow, closer to white. Um, I think we have to decrease the cloudiness a little bit. All right, let's do 0.8. Okay, and this can be the same color. All right, so I think I like the color. We can change the color later, and let's go to the tape. What is this? Clear, rough, plastic white. Okay, let's put it here, and also let's put it here as well, and we can merge these two together. The materials, and the next one is the metal part. So I'm just gonna turn on my performance mode so it's faster, and we can go to metal, and let's see, we can do some aluminum rough here, or we can do, where is it, aluminum rough to this one and this one as well, the screws, and then we can do, let's see. So as you can see, I'm not doing anything special right now. I'm just drag and dropping here. Uh, Nothing really special. And this one, I think I'm gonna change the roughness to, well, the roughness is fine. Let's see. I think it's too, well, it has to be, right? Yeah. Okay. So I think the clarity is fine. I downloaded a PNG of the brand Scotch. I downloaded the logo, so we're just gonna add that label here, and that should be, where is it, here? All right, so we just click on the surface that we want the label to be on, and we just play with it until we get it right. I want it to be in the center. Let me see if I can turn on the performance mode. All right, so I want this to be in the center, so we're just gonna align it with our seam line. Okay, should be good. All right, so we put it there, but it's I don't want it to be white, so we're just gonna hold Control Alt, and then we're gonna copy it to bump, and we're gonna increase the bump here to 10 maybe. I don't want this to be white, so I'm just gonna go to material graph, and the material graph shows the material, obviously. And actually, let me see if I just, yep, that's what's gonna happen. So I'm just gonna go with bump here, and I'm gonna disable that, and it should be there. Yep, it is there. Okay, so the bump should be 10. Wonder if we do 100, what's gonna happen? All right. Yeah, I think we're gonna, or I'm gonna keep it at 100, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add another texture to our plastic because I don't want it to be as as smooth. So this is too big. We're just gonna scale it down a little bit. Okay, let's do 1.5, and we can do a bump add for a second bump to add. And the bump should be 1, I think. The bump height is 0.1. Okay, I think that's fine. So, okay, so what's the next step is to set up our scene. All right, so the Keyshot library has these hand things, hand models. It's called hand poses. So I'm just gonna use one of them. If you just drag and drop it, you'll see all of them. We don't need all of them. I don't need this one, this one, this one. So I'm just gonna turn them off. I don't need this one, this one. I don't need those two. So I'm just gonna turn those off as well. And I'm not sure which one I can use now. Let's just use that one for now. So I'm just gonna move it and rotate it until I get it right. As you probably remember, I told you that this is supposed to be a handheld tape dispenser, so something that you can hold with your hands and use. I think this model here is actually the hand. I'm just going to turn on the performance mode, bring it down here a little bit, and I'm just going to play with the placement of the hand. The hands are in scale, so you don't really have to change the scale. You can, but you don't have to. All right, so let's move the tape dispenser a little bit to make it to match it with the hand. So it's not going to be perfect because obviously this model is a solid model, the hand I'm talking about, and your hand, it's not like solid like that. Well, it is solid. It's not liquid, obviously, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, so so yeah, I just checked, and I think I have like another 6 minutes or something, or like 7 minutes. So we're just gonna which one's that? Oh, okay, so we're just gonna move these. Oh, okay. So we want it to be in an office kind of thing, right? So we're just gonna add a standing desk. I downloaded this before. I had it. So so the environment is too small. I think I'm just gonna increase the size. Here, if you go to environment, and you can increase the size of the globe looking thing. All right, yeah, okay. So let's see. That one and this one. We're just gonna move it up here, and let me see. And thankfully, I know since I used the hand model before, I know they have their own materials, so you can just select those. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, so let's say this is in in an office environment. I think I have one. Let me look it up. Office, yeah, okay. So not this one. These are the same thing. Really? Let's look at. Well, let's do this one. Okay, yeah, I like this one better. Okay, so as you can see, the environment is too big for this model, so we're just gonna do that, and I want the table to be parallel to the windows, so we're just gonna rotate the environment. Okay, looks good. Sorry, I don't know what I should do. Okay, so let's add the material to this. You just double click on it, and then let's do light skin. Yeah, let's do light skin so it goes with the table. And then let's add some other things. I should have a notebook here. Yep. So let's add this notebook here. Let's just give it some randomness, and let's see. Let's do a pencil here. Maybe do another pencil here. Just make them look a little random, just like, you know, they're just there. And I also have this. Okay, so I downloaded all these models before from the cloud library. So that's you can do that if you want to. So snap to lower object, it snaps it to the table, to the object that's lower. Obviously, we're just gonna. Oh god. Okay, not that much. All right, this is good. Snap to lower object, and maybe it's considering the pencil as the lower object. Not sure. Wait, why is it duplicated? Strange. Okay. Gonna do that, and we're gonna give these papers some random lookingness. Random lookingness. Okay, so I don't know why they're duplicated. So we're just gonna turn that off, and again some randomness. And then let's save a camera, our camera position, and then we'll do it based on the camera position. Okay, so I think these two, the hand and the tape dispenser. Okay, let's delete all that. Okay, and let's delete these. So I think the hand and the tape dispenser can be a little tilted, so we'll just do that. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna move this a little bit as well. I'm just gonna like stack them on top of each other. Okay, so I think I should be able to do it for 2 more minutes. So maybe we can. What is that? What the hell? So maybe we can work on the lighting a little bit. The camera. So I think the lighting is fine in this current environment, but I'm just gonna I'm gonna change the camera in a second when I move these a little bit. Okay. Okay, so let's add a depth of field, because I do like adding depth of field, and let's change that to 40. And perhaps the nope, not that. Sorry, this is, I think, too big. Let's do 3000. I think the bigger is the better. So these two can come along to the right. As you probably already guessed, I take my time when I'm like doing renderings and like modeling, so I'm not very much used to this kind of fast-paced rendering kind of thing. Okay, so this should be good, and let's add a depth of field, and let's do 4 maybe, and let me save the camera. And I think the environment can be a little darker, and we can add a light source here. Um, let's change the brightness to 5. I think this is good. Okay, let's increase it to 1. And let's change the f-stop to 3. So f-stop is the threshold of the blurriness, and we're gonna save that and lock it. And I want to move this spiral notebook a little bit. Why are they duplicated? I don't know. I don't know why it just duplicates the stuff. Okay. I wonder if I can move these papers here a little bit to. Nope. God damn it. Alright. So if I can move them a little bit towards the hand. Alright, looks good. And let's do something else. Let's move this. So if you hold shift and then rotate your object, it actually rotates in increments of 15 degrees. Okie dokie. So I think that's it. We're just gonna render. I'm just gonna render it and see how it looks like. And tomorrow I'm gonna be doing the 3rd and the final episode of this short series on post-processing in Photoshop. So make sure to come back and check out the next video. If you learned anything, big, small, as I always say, please don't forget to subscribe and, as everyone say, hit that like button. And please let me know if you have any questions. And that should be it for today.